In the meantime, President Biden is delivering a high-stakes speech before the gathering of world leaders during the United Nations General Assembly.
It comes amid Russia's continuing war in Ukraine and tensions with China. ABC's Morgan Norwood has you covered on Biden's speech and his high-level meetings expected this week.
President Joe Biden arriving at the United Nations to deliver his third address to the General Assembly, a high-level meeting bringing together world leaders. But Biden will be the only member of the UN Security Council's 5 permanent members in attendance. The leaders of China, Russia, the United Kingdom, and France choosing to skip the event.
The United States seeks a more secure, more prosperous, more equitable world for all people, because we know our future is bound to yours.
The war in Ukraine taking center stage. Their president, Volodymyr Zelensky, in the audience. President Biden defending America's military and financial aid to Ukraine and calling on other world leaders to ramp up their support as Russia's war on their democratic neighbor rages on.
Russia believes that the world will grow weary and allow it to brutalize Ukraine without consequence. But I ask you this: if we abandon the core principles of the United States to appease an aggressor, can any member state in this body feel confident that they are protected?
The president's speech also tackling climate change.
Record-breaking heat waves in the United States and China, wildfires ravaging North America and Southern Europe, tragic flooding in Libya. These snapshots tell an urgent story of what awaits us if we fail to reduce our dependence on fossil fuels and begin to climate-proof the world.
And then there's the economy. Biden reiterating U.S. support for revamping how the World Bank works with developing countries. It comes just 1 week after he returned from India's G20 summit and Vietnam, where he pushed for development bank reform. And President Biden also set to meet with the UN Secretary General today, and then on Thursday return to the White House, where he'll meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. Morgan Norwood, ABC News, New York.